You gotta like that. There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's another green one just like it right here.
Yeah, they normally park right here, man.
This same one?
Hey, sir, you're under arrest.
I'm sorry.
What did I do? Okay. Can you lock it?
Social media personality known as ChudTheBuilder is facing charges after caused quite the scene in downtown Nashville. It was at a steakhouse where it included yelling racial comments at people inside of that restaurant. Dalton Etherly was live streaming Saturday night inside Bob's Steak and Shop, even after staff had already asked him not to record and disrupt dinner. Police say when employees told him to stop streaming, he became loud and started making those racial comments. Investigators also say Etherly refused to pay his tab after ordering nearly $400 worth of food and drinks. He was arrested and charged with theft, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest.
Now, watching that footage, the first thing I thought was, what happened to shame? Seriously, what happened to that inner voice that used to tell people, hey man, you're gonna look crazy? Because somewhere along the way, the internet started turning embarrassment into a business model. And that's what this feels like to me. This don't feel like a man who accidentally lost control of a situation. This feels like somebody who understands controversy is currency. And that's the dangerous part about modern day culture. People keep thinking these streamers are crashing out when a lot of them are actually calculating their own destruction. Everything is a performance now. Everything is content now. But what stood out to me wasn't even the arrest or the bill. It was the racial slurs, as usual. That part told me something much deeper was going on. Because when somebody gets angry and immediately runs to racial insults, that's not just trolling. That's somebody who understands shock value and they're using it like gasoline. And the internet has created an environment where people think there's no such thing as bad attention. As long as people talking, then they think they winning. But that mindset always comes with a price eventually. And honestly, I think a lot of these content creators don't even realize they are slowly losing their real identity trying to play an internet character. That's the part that's sad to me. At some point, you stop knowing who the real you even is. Are you really this person? Or are you just feeding the algorithm? That's a real question. Because the internet rewards extremes. Calm don't go viral. Balance don't go viral. Chaos goes viral. Humiliation goes viral. Self-destruction goes viral. And after a while, people start training themselves to become the most extreme version of themselves. That's why I said earlier, this story is bigger than one dude acting out in a restaurant. This feels like a reflection of what social media has turned people into. And let me say something else. When you start building your brand off outrage, eventually you got to keep going further and further to maintain attention. That's why every few months, the stunts get crazier. The language gets wilder. The behavior gets more extreme. Because once your audience gets used to chaos, normal feels boring.